the time.
I deactivated my.
At least not on your actual Grim Reaper 163 thing. You always post on your actual Facebook.
I don't have a Grim Reaper 163 Facebook.
I thought you did.
No, I don't.
I
thought it would be pointless.
Because I have pages that I liked, and I swear I saw Grim on them.
Yeah, I just found it pointless because there's no point to really making one if I don't have that many people watching me consistently.
Looks like BSL's not answering right now.
That's okay. He'll answer.
Okay, babe?
Yeah, I was just stretching.
Yay.
That pee took a lot out of her. Man, that was hot. God damn.
She and I do that all the time. I got that habit off of her now.
What, did you get a boner off of that or something?
Yeah.
Just roll with it.
So you can use Facebook apparently as a search engine.
Yeah. You know, like how you can use Google. Like how you can use Google and YouTube now as a fucking. Oh, I fucking hate the way Google's acting with YouTube now. Do you want to use your full name?
Yes, that annoys me to no end.
They're trying to what they're trying to do is they're trying to merge Google Plus with YouTube.
It's fucking stupid.
It's
serious.
Chris, I'm surprised
really
you're still up. It's almost midnight for you, hon.
I've been up till about 1 o'clock before, but I'm never in calls for this long normally.
Yeah, we just some cheeky ass motherfuckers.
Graham, yesterday, why were you so fucked right now?
Because my credits and shit.
Okay, you didn't explain about that. How's that going?
I just gotta deal with it.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. My mom's gonna talk to him because if I try to talk to somebody about it, I'm gonna get fucking pissed.
So,
well, dude, I've been going through a bunch of financial aid bullshit right now. Like they're telling me that
this is my plan. I'm gonna go through the full year and I'm gonna try to pass every class. If I pass every class and then they're like, well, you still need 7 more credits, so you got another year, I'm gonna say fuck them and take my GED because I'm not doing another fucking year of this. Because fuck that, it's not worth it to me. Especially when I'm smarter than half the fucking teenagers.
What's up, Lita?
Oh, please don't say that's true. Oh, PS4 is gonna lose a lot of support if they actually do that.
What are you talking about? What's the PS4 planning on doing?
Hold on, it's something about the PS4. Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Was it uploaded by Alpha Magazine?
Maria, what were you?
I kind of have been playing with an idea in my head. Lindsay kind of knows what I'm talking about, and Chris kind of knows what I'm talking about as well. Because I have kind of talked to the both of them about it. I'm wanting to do something like a podcast or something for our channel, but I'm not sure who else to invite into it. And I don't know if it'll be a good idea or not.
When are you going to be doing
what kind
podcasts?
What style of podcast do you?
Yeah, that's a good question too.
Just kind of like a general type thing. Talk about games. Talk about random stuff or whatever. Just have conversations.
What music are you playing?
So that was a video by motherfucker Mike about him him drawing a picture about Mighty Mo number 9.
Oh yeah,
9 right now.
That reminds me, I've seen James re-uploading his older episodes of AVGN higher quality.
I mean, I would do a recording now, but I know it's way too late for Chris, and I don't want to keep him up too late. So I don't know.
Yeah, if that's okay with you.
I know, it's too late. It's way too late for you, hon, so I understand that. Because probably what I would do is I'd probably use, like, Google Plus or something, or whatever.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd try Hangouts Live.
And just, talk about random stuff and
Did
talk
you
about
the
games.
podcast that you
She's ripping off the PS4s. Run. She's ripping off the PS4. Run.
No, I'm not.
You know, he was just joking.
I know. I'm just trying to think of ways to get more, not really get more active, but just have more things interesting for both Lindsay and I's channel. And I know that you guys are pretty popular and you have a lot of views and opinions and discussions and thoughts about stuff that.
We ain't popular. That's fine. Okay, stop lying. We ain't popular.
What?
The popularity on the podcast comes from Dave, since he has the most subscribers.
Yeah, that's what makes the podcast.
Because pretty much whenever we have a podcast on anyone else's channel like Spencer's, we don't get nearly as many viewers.
I just want to kind of do something. I don't know what, but.
Who got one up?
Why don't you try, instead of a podcast, why don't you just delve into the whole streaming genre?
I would, but that requires having stuff to stream with.
Yeah.
Sean,
I went through the whole
you
streaming.
know that's a damn lie.
Never doing it again.
Purple, I wouldn't mind seeing you stream again.
See, she's good.
Again, no one would
I
show up.
suck.
Speaking of, expect my
I went through
return.
like one time though.
Expect my return in 2014. Not
I
sure
stopped-
when.
Guys.
If you do return, seriously, we need to do a co-op. I don't know what of, but we need to.
I
Yeah,
stopped streaming back in 2011 when Saints Row 3 came out.
Donkey Kong Country 2. You should co-op with everybody on Donkey Kong Country 2, Zio.
No, shut up. Me and Mike might redo it someday, just so it won't be 70 parts.
I'm not as familiar with the game as Zeal is, anyways.
Guys, can I just ask, how do I download skins?
You basically you got to get a skin editor program, and you edit your skin. Then you go to Minecraft. Then you go to Minecraft.com and you install the skin onto your account from that site.
Right, and where would one find the...
As for an editing program for making a custom skin, I have no clue.
Chris?
I mean, I did it like a fucking 2 years ago, and I never changed my skin ever since.
Well, what
That's
if you wanted to, like,
Chris?
get one from a website?
Chris, that site is where I got mine from. And you choose whatever you like, and you can either, one, download it onto your computer, it gives you the option, or you can automatically upload it to your
Alright. So, apparently you cannot capture from the PS4.
Where's my little boy?
What do you mean?
You cannot capture from it because you can't do the same thing on the PS3. You cannot capture from HDMI on the PS3 because of their copyright protection. It's the same thing on the PS4. The only way to capture is to stream it on Twitch and rip it from Twitch. And that's a pain in the ass, and you're going to get a lot of quality drops. The way you get around it for the PS3 is you use the component cables.
Hey.
But the PS4 doesn't have component cable slots, so you have to either illegally rip.
Wait, then how do you even see it on your TV?
No, you can't capture it for some reason. You can't, like, I don't know how it exactly works, but you can't record it.
Why not?
Because it has some copyright protection on it.
Alright, Zio, I want you to name the worst poison type you can think of.
Arbok.
Not
Really?
even Ariados or Beedrill.
Dude,
Arbok.
you know what? I'd actually try out try out Beedrill
I just have a weird question,
just to have fun.
You gonna do
And I
what?
love Beedrill, and I love Beedrill's design and shiny.
No.
Same thing with Ariados. I love his design, even though he sucks.
Mufasa, it's long story short, I'm not using the mic on my headset anymore. I'm using my webcam.
Oh, okay, that's why you sound different. I was like,
Yeah.
I always thought Survivor was worse, but
No, it's Viper's better.
Viper's shit tons better than Arbok.
That's not saying much.
hey Sean, the worst
That's
one
saying
is
much, but it's saying
Graveyard.
enough.
Drapion is the worst.
Maybe it should have
No,
been the evolved
no,
form
shut
of
up.
Arbok.
No, Jesus Christ, no, Mufasa. You should kill yourself for saying that.
By the way, I this is kind of adorable. I think Maria and Purple would like it because it's kind of adorable, actually. At least the last one is pretty adorable.
So for some reason
Can
I
I say
keep on.
Garbodor? Can I say Garbodor?
No, because Garbodor has better use than Arbok.
Damn it, I've seen this picture before.
But yeah, you can't capture from the HDMI on the PS4, so people are going to either have to do it on Twitch or Sony's going to have to fix that. And you might not see it as a big problem, but you're talking about the internet. Who, if you tell them they can't do something,
they'll do it anyway.
They will fucking break that shit. They will jailbreak that bitch.
Yard matey.
You mean like the Wii?
Yeah. They will. They will.
And
they
Apple,
will rip
everything
the
Apple's ever released.
It's called the HCDB, I believe. It's their copyright protection for Blu-rays and shit like that. For some reason, you can't do it through HDMI.
That's actually really cute.
Is that the only way
And
to
Sony wonders why so many people pirate and hack.
Why are you meowing at me?
The reason people pirate and hack is because the gaming industry doesn't want people to pirate and hack. So while they are trying to stop it, and they do to some extent, they actually create more of a problem by doing that.
Are you
What video output does PS4 use?
HDMI. That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Because you're basically saying you can't capture it through it doesn't output through HDMI to a capture card?
Yeah, it doesn't output to the capture card.
Then you know what? You know what you could do?
Okay, Lunar.
What?
You can legitly use
a DVD recorder?
Yep.
But once again, you're basically telling
Okay.
it's hard to put it.
It's
Basically a more complicated way to do it. All they have to do is slap on a component. That's it.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
That'll work too. It's just I'm just saying though that it's still possible to record.
It would probably cost them like $5 to put on a component.
Well, the thing is, maybe they don't want to lower the quality. HDMI is better quality than
Yeah.
component.
Well, what happens to the people that don't have HDMI outputs?
Apparently they're not getting a PS4.
Yeah. Hell, even the Xbox One, you can still record through HDMI. So the Xbox One's got that out.
I mean, even Wii U, you can still record.
Apparently, the Wii U has problems with recording.
Not really.
I don't know.
Okay. The way it works is that HDMI is the best way to record the Wii U, of course, but it's also a lot of power on your capture card.
Hold on.
Yeah, and that's why you get like a Blackmagic or an Elgato.
That's why you use component.
Or you get an Elgato like BSL has, which BSL didn't join the call. Fucker.
Okay, I know you're hungry.
Which BSL joined right then and just said "fuck you."
I don't know. I'm gonna add him again. I'm waiting for him to like yell at me.
Yeah. Okay, hang on.
Stop babying your cat.
He's hungry.
No, he's not. He's lying to you.
He had no food in his dishes.
Guys, what do you think? What do you think I would look better with, Sonic or Crash?
Sonic.
Overweight Crash Bandicoot.
Sonic.
What?
Zio, what about you?
Chris, what are you referring to, though?
A skin for myself on Minecraft. Do you think
Okay,
the Sonic
okay.
skin would...
Okay, here's an idea.
Probably
Sonic...
Crash Bandicoot then.
Okay, Sonic's ass.
Well, tell me.
Crash. Yeah, I know the thing about Sonic's ass, the Crash Bandicoot name.
So what do you play? Oh wow.
Hey, Sean.
All right,
Sean. Shell hit. Pokemon porn confirmed. New Pokemon porn confirmed.
Sweet little boy.
Wait, what?
The new Pokemon.
New Pokemon porn confirmed.
Oh.
Porn?
You know, Pokemon that were just released. The cat.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently you don't know the internet, Claw.
That was quick.
I'm gonna listen to some music. I'll be back.
Okay, Brownie. How about overweight Crash Bandicoot, the evolved form of Chessman?
Okay, fair enough. I might do a crash then.
You know what? If Crash Bandicoot,
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start calling him
Shit!
overweight Crash Ban. I'm gonna start calling him overweight Crash Bandicoot.
No, stop.
He doesn't look. He didn't look that fat.
if somehow Chespin evolves, Final Evolution looks like Crash Bandicoot. Totally calling Crash Bandicoot. By the way, we should totally have a Bandicoot. We
Here
should
you go.
totally have Bandicoot Pokemon because that is legit.
Here you go. This is what it'll look. This is what it'll look like.
I'm just saying, overweight Crash Bandicoot trying to cosplay as Pikachu and failing.
What?
Dude, look at the ears again.
No, I see what you're trying to do, and no.
Hey, kitty. God.
I don't know what. You know what? As soon as I saw Chespin, I was like, "This is the dumbest fucking grass start I've ever seen." And lo and behold, I'm still having my point proven to me that it is.
What?
It's the dumbest fucking grass starter I've ever seen.
Why do you think that?
Meganium.
Meganium at least looks kind of cute. This thing just looks like overweight Crash.
Oh, Meganium.
Okay, the Crash Bandicoot is actually cute, Chris.
It sucks. But it's still...
I don't like Meganium's design at all.
Telephone.
Meganium sucks because Jump Love exists. But it's
Meganium
at least
sucks
kind of...
because every other starter is better.
At least it looks kind of cute. That's the only thing it's got going for it.
Not really.
Come on, it looks exactly like Chikorita and Bayleaf.
No. Chikorita looks adorable. Meganium looks fucking retarded.
Would you say...
No, I am not in control of that. The person that is not home right now. Okay. No problem, you too.
Shit. Everything okay? Bird.
Oh god, if I was to wear that skin, Grim would like come all over me.
What skin's that?
A girl in a bikini.
You gotta remember, this still is blocky ass Minecraft. So apparently people think that Fennekin's gonna evolve into a witch fox.
Why not a fox wizard?
Because that requires them to do that. You see, the thing with Fennekin is that it looks a lot more interesting now that it's evolved, but at the same time, I just don't give a shit.
Squeaky chair.
I'd rather. Let's just wait till the games come out.
I want to see what they fully evolve.
This game is so hype right now.
I really want to see what these games are going to fully evolve into. Or these Pokemon.
These games are so hype right now. How long do you have, Sean?
1 more month.
What date does it come out?
I think October 13th or something.
BSL still didn't join the call. Fuck!
Nope.
Are you expecting him to?
Yeah.
Yeah, October
Why don't you
2013.
ask him to join the call?
He did.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You did by trying to make him join the call. And BSL refused, thus meaning he didn't join the call, thus meaning he asked, but at the same time he didn't.
That's not asking though.
You
I
didn't
didn't ask
ask.
him.
You didn't ask, but you hadn't you tried to call him, and he refused politely by not coming on, and then he's not here. I don't even know if he's here or not.
Alright, so the stage that you fight, uh, Ridley in Metroid Other M is now a stage Smash 4. Also, also that Planes game for the Wii was no, it was for, I think it was for 3DS actually. It was a Planes game. That game is now that's also a stage for 3DS, I believe.
Man, I wish I could. Okay.
Seriously, there has.
No, I don't have a question for him.
It's been
I just
almost
want him to join
over
the
a
call.
month now, and they haven't released any new characters. I'm under the impression they're gonna release like more than they have to release more than one because there's no way they've gone more than a month and only released one character.
I really hate what they're doing at the moment.
They're going about this so wrong. This is not
They're
making
doing a
us
complete.
hype. It's making us uninterested.
Yeah,
I'm coming to the site less and less. If you want people to traffic here, post more relevant shit.
Yeah, it's freaking
Smash Dojo was handled so much better than this.
I honestly cared more about the fact that they kept on announcing shit that was in the last game more than this.
What do you think they're trying to do?
I don't know really, because all they've announced is nothing but old characters that are already in the last game, except for 3 newcomers. That's it. And
It's
honestly,
there's still time before the game's released, you know.
there's still time, but remember what Smash Dojo was doing. It was showing us everything that was going to be in the game ever.
Dude, like we by the time Brawl came out, we had a full list of characters. We knew everyone that was in the game.
Well, give them time.
No.
We've given them time. It's been
Yeah.
it's within the span of
Like 5 months.
When was it? When was the trailer show?
It was shown the same day as Mega Man, Villager, and the Wii Fit trainer
No,
were
that's not my
announced.
point. That's not my point. When was the trailer show? May? In May?
June.
In June.
Yes.
It's now September, and we've only got 2 characters.
All right, and answer me this: How long did it take for Smash Dojo to review everything?
Every day.
There was an update. I believe there was an update like every day, and then a character reveal like very. And it was the character reveals. I don't remember how they worked, but they felt a lot faster than this.
That's because you're
This is
impatient.
giving me a false impression that there might be less characters. If there is, I'm gonna be a bit annoyed by that because there shouldn't be less characters.
Why not?
Okay.
To be honest, Nintendo doesn't know what the fuck they're doing anymore. They had no idea how hard making an HD console would be, and they're lagging behind.
It's not even that. It's just like they're not doing anything, really. They're trying to like fix all their shit, but they're coming across it the wrong way.
I got 6 fucking kids. You know how much money that is to put them through school? You know how many Air Jordan 6 black kids wear? That's a funny fucking picture.
What do you think what do you think should be the way to do things, huh?
They should update a new character once a month. They haven't done that. Otherwise, we'd have 4 characters by now.
They did so on the.
I know Sakurai is trying to show off these different amusing pictures, but it's just not as entertaining as Smash Dojo. Yeah,
We've been more hyped for X. We've been more hyped for X and Y than we have for this game.
Yeah, exactly. Which
Well-
is sad because X and Y is on the 3DS and this is on the Wii U and 3DS. I actually think I'm more hyped for Donkey Kong Country 5.
All I'm asking is to give them time. They didn't say when it's I'm not saying that I'm upset with them. I'm just saying I wish they'd be a little bit faster. Go about this a little bit faster, but
They're not. It's not giving them time that I'm having the problem with. It's that It's that just like complete nothing. It's just days of lull with nothing to really hype for. At least with Pokemon,
maybe they're waiting till the whole hype is for X and Y is finished. I don't know.
They're not waiting for the hype for X and Y to be finished.
X and Y has nothing to do with Smash at all.
But I'm saying the reason we're hyping for it more is because they're revealing more in like just long chunks of time than just one character.
I mean, fucking Mega Garchomp. You're going to be cowering in fear as that Landshark motherfucker tears your shit in half in the sandstorm.
Is one of the most commonly induced weathers to date, if only because it's one of the easiest ones to get a hold of. You just get a Tyranitar or Hippowdon if you want to run that way, and then you just like set your Garchomp up, and it's going to kill you. It's not going to kill your Pokemon. It's going to kill you.
It's a shark. It eats everything. He's a fucking carnivore.
I just bit my cheek, damn it. Ow.
I'm just saying, just don't like announce just one character per month. You can announce like.
I'm okay with that because that gives us an entire month to discuss stuff. It's just don't take
Have a set.
Not the character.
Really, don't like have a more set schedule.
One thing that
To be honest, I'm just wondering who the hell they're gonna replace. Are they gonna keep Adult Link?
They're
and
probably replacing
Link, or
Rob.
are they gonna just keep
no, Adult Link is already in. Adult Link is already in.
Yeah.
I want my Toon Link. Damn it, he was good.
Toon Link's not.
Toon Link is out. It's already shown that he's part of the stage background, so he's most likely out.
In fact, the 3DS version and the Wii U version are going to have the exact same characters, just as I thought they were. They're just gonna have different stages.
Well, I'm okay with that. And honestly, I didn't like Toon Link that much anyway. I prefer Young Link. But I'm not sure if there's going to be... There's probably going to be a second Link this time. It's probably going to be based off the Link that's going to be for the 3DS. So it might be Young Link again. I'm not sure. What they need to do is hurry up and somehow get and listen to the fans. Because everyone wants Pac-Man. They need to stop not listening to people.
I want Lloyd Irving.
BSL, you scare me.
Holy shit! Hi BSL. I didn't actually expect you.
BSL, why have you been ignoring us?
He's been with his second family, his second group.
All right, the updates as follows are: the site was released and Wii Fit Trainer was announced the same day. The next month, there was an introduction for Pikmin and Olimar. Then the next month was Luigi.
So hi BSL, how are you?
The thing is, Luigi was announced during a he wasn't even announced the normal way. He was announced during a direct.
Yeah.
And they tried to make it seem like it was a big deal that Luigi was announced, but again,
Gran Turismo will have
as the guy put it,
Gran Turismo 6 will have cars.
Yeah. They don't fucking shit Luigi's in the game. They better not take his ass out. Whip your ass.
Then it turns out they replaced Luigi.
And BSL's so quiet, I'm scared.
He's probably just.
How are you scared?
what is it you wanted to ask me, Grim?
I didn't have anything to ask you. Maria just kind of said that. I
Well,
didn't
you
want to join the
kept
call.
trying to get him in the call, so I figured it was something you wanted to ask.
Because I missed my daddy!
I'm
I
right
thought
here,
Zio
Grim.
was your daddy.
I'm sorry,
Damn it.
BSL. He kept trying to get you in the call, and I figured it was something because he wanted to ask you. I'm sorry.
I figured
I
BSL would like
see.
to have fun.
So, what have you been up to lately?
Stuff.
And things.
Yeah, that's the answer I'd expect.
It's
Good to see you too, BSL.
It's because BSL is awesome and epic, and he doesn't have to explain what he's been up to.
Oh, BSL. When we do band, you're gonna be a character.
What is this? What is this? 20 questions on BSL Day.
I guess so.
He's never fucking here anymore. He's with his other group.
What other group?
He's cheating on
That's what I
us.
like to know.
He's cheating on us with
Well, I'm at
scratch
work,
cones.
and my DJ is stuck out in real life, and nobody's here, so this is looking nice.
Aw, baby.
Oh,
And if
hey, look at that!
Mama
Look
doesn't,
at that picture.
Mama should message me if she thinks I hate her. I don't hate her. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I didn't even know that her and Toby broke up.
She just told me today.
Oy.
What the fuck
Trying to
is
be
this,
me, and
Zio?
I'm like, hi. And she told, I asked what was going on
What the fuck
between
is
her
what
and
now?
work because I saw notices about the
Checking
groups
out the-
getting shut down.
Competition?
No, not the competition.
The
Coalition? I don't know. I'm just being stupid.
What the
Whoa, whoa,
fuck
whoa,
does
whoa.
it say?
Guys, listen to this. Apparently,
Ask somebody else to read that word. Then.
Zio!
You can't read it.
You motherfucker. BSL, can you
Guys,
read that for
guys.
me?
What?
He posted a link. Can you read that for me?
Oh yeah, babe, the silliest thing happened today.
What?
I was just role-playing and minding my own business when all of a sudden I hear
There
this
we go.
horrible static sound in
Zio,
my
shut the
ears.
fuck up. But
What
anyway,
the fuck is that? So I look around for it, and
Guys,
there was this guy with his mic on with horrible static dressed up as Link.
Oh, brother.
so
what's up?
apparently Pancham evolves into Pangoro when a dark type is in the party.
That's stupid.
Alright, BSL, why have you been gone lately, though?
Do I have to
That
do
requires
it?
us having Pangoro beforehand.
Maybe
I-
he's
I
busy
kinda
doing
think of-
stuff.
Or you could be like me and already have a NK plan for your team, which you could evolve into Malamar by flipping the DS upside down while it's leveling up.
What?
No, really, that's how NK evolves into Malamar. You flip the DS upside down while the 3DS upside down while it levels up, and then it evolves.
Yay!
That's retarded.
Sorry. I didn't mean
Because-
to react
That
that way.
makes sense because Malamar's an upside down squid. It's retarded because Malamar's an upside down squid.
You see, the thing with Malamar is that its Japanese name Camanero, or Caramanero. There we go. Sounds similar to the Brazilian term Caramanero, which means cool guy. So you see, Malamar is a cool guy.
It's alright, it's alright, guys.
That's
I'm
not
playing
cool.
Bayonetta.
That's just stupid. Sorry, you're doing it wrong.
I'm sorry, Zio, but Malamar all the way.
No, I'm not saying Malamar's a bad Pokemon. That's just not. It's just it's not cool.
Also, we get. I forgot that we also have a Pokemon version of Toxic Seahorse now.
Oh yeah, Skrelp.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, I forgot about Skrelp because it was so stupid.
He reminds me of Toxic Seahorse from X.
Yeah, I can
That's why it's
understand.
stupid. That's why it's stupid. That's why it's stupid.
It's
But yeah,
poison.
when we do Bayonetta BSL, you will be a character in it. You're gonna be Rodon.
So,
I mean-
BSL, did you read that post? Because apparently Grim can't.
I mean, the thing about the competition.
The chomp.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, Zio. Just fuck you.
You can't even read that shit. You don't deserve to talk.
No one can read it.
I can read it. People can. I got likes on it.
Because you're retarded, that's why.
Yes on it. I mean, because it's not likes. It's yes. It's totally not Twitter, Facebook thing.
Facebook thing.
Man, I'm gonna have a bunch of videos uploaded in a few days here.
Dodge, yeah. Fuck them up, Bayonetta.
So, BSL, have you seen the new information about Pokemon?
I have not.
Check it out. Mega Garchomp is a thing.
I like how you didn't think it was gonna be a thing. I thought it was gonna be a
It doesn't need to be a thing. It used to be in Ubers. Why?
Because they want it back in Ubers.
They obviously want it back in Ubers, obviously.
I guess ice types won't be completely irrelevant, at least.
On that.
Oh, nope. Nope, it managed. I can't even say it manages to steal a Yacha Berry. Imagine it's able to actually hold both the Garchomp and the Yacha Berry.
Ow!
That's what I assume that stone is going to be called, okay? The Blaziken Knight and the Lucario Knight are what evolved Lucario and Blaziken.
They haven't confirmed that for the other.
No, they haven't, but I really want them to. Just so I can know what the hell to call the items.
Item 1 and item 2.
I still prefer Rush Jet.
Okay, apparently your comment was really funny, Claw. I didn't get it though.
I didn't think it would be that funny.
Miss. Fucking miss.
Oh.
Yeah, I showed this yesterday.
That fucking picture's hilarious.
You really have to.
Just like this.
You really have to wonder who does.
What? My fucking Skype's fucking up. There it is. The Muffin Master? What?
Seriously, who the hell does that?
You see the picture?
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Who the fuck did build that?
I don't know.
Who was like, yo, if you guys just chill here, there will be a fucking kid that...
Nobody knows how the entire Kanto region has been built. I mean, good grief.
It turns out Professor Oak built the entire Kanto region just so he can show kids around like how much of an asshole he is at exterior decorating.
No, he says there like he only gives like rare Pokemon. I think it's black marketing them.
So is every other professor.
Not so much. Not so much in Gen 6 where your best friends give you your starter Pokemon. And they only give you one, the assholes.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe.
like what? Well, they. I don't know why they decided to give you 2 starters this time around.
Because fuck you, that's why. Because you know what? Let's give
starters. What are you talking about?
2.
Blaziken,
That's
you're gonna hit it.
the Blaziken is an event that's only going to last like the first months.
So
Let's-
Nico CW, very super effective on fighting Dark and Dragon, and not very effective on fighting Poison and Steel. Long live the Electros Empire.
Yeah. I saw that one too.
Honestly, I really couldn't be happier with Fairy type chart.
I'm not amused right
Me
now.
neither.
Oh
Zero.
yeah, starting Sludge Bomb instead of it's Sludge Bomb, whatever. Same with
He's-
Flash Cannon and Iron Head and shit.
Send
Zio,
out a notice, and if nobody shows up by 5 o'clock, I'm gonna have to shut the.
Zio, I want you to know the way this works basically is that fucking how do I describe this? The fairy type chart managed to actually pinpoint every single one of my wish list, except for the dark type, which was just randomly added in because Game Freak was bored.
Fuck! Game Freak gave me the ghost piercing steel. By the way, apparently fairy can pierce steel. I think.
No, it can't.
I didn't see it on the not very effective against steel.
No, it's not very effective against steel.
It's not very effective against steel.
It's also not very effective against fire either.
Well, yeah, against fire.
Fire's the only thing. Fire's the only thing that's just randomly there.
Yeah.
It's also not very effective against poison.
Well, no shit. I'm so glad that poison is good now.
Which also means that Pokemon like Metagross and Bronzor got nerfed.
Fortress got upgraded then. No, he got nerfed. Never mind. What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, he got nerfed. No, Fortress can fight. Fortress is a.
It's still pretty good. I'm just referring to Metagross and Bronzong because they're Steel Psychic, and the Steel no longer
and now Ghost and Dark pierce through steel.
Oh shit! There goes Metagross's claim to fame.
Same with Bronzong, actually, no longer being a defensive Pokemon.
Same with Jirachi.
Yeah. Oh, Jirachi. I didn't think about that either.
This actually nerfs steel types.
This nerfs steel types, but at the same time, ouch. I mean, again, as I mentioned before, Honedge is now weak to 4 types instead of 2.
I seriously don't understand why they made Dark. I didn't ask for that. Not that I'm complaining. It's just it was weird. I was okay with Ghost. I was okay with Ghost.
Zio, I want you to know this makes Dark and Ghost even more redundant offensive types.
Yeah.
Huh?
This makes Dark and Ghost even more redundant offensively.
Yeah, I know.
They are the most redundant types offensively.
Yep.
And now they're not even the only combination of types that makes something completely immune to completely non-weak to anything, because Fairy's super effective against Sableye and Spiritomb now. How are we gonna play Gen 5 metagaming with all this information now?
So there's one piece of good news.
Fuck.
For especially for you.
Mawile is the sexiest thing ever.
No, Jesus. No. Fairies won't get killed by Stealth Rock.
Well, not as much as other types, but
currently the only fairy no fairy is teamed up with something.
Again, I say fairies won't be killed by Stealth Rock.
And Mawile resists Stealth Rock, so yeah. Only weak to 2 types.
So fairies just jumped into like the best typing.
Bad news for me though was that my mascot's no even more useless coming up.
Would it be even more useless?
Weavile.
I guess Wednesday's slow fucking day.
Hey, Weavile is still somewhat usable with those amazing stats it has, offensively and speed. But you know,
it's
yeah,
weak to fairy.
It's weak to fairy.
And that's what I meant though.
Watch out for Jigglypuffs.
Not to mention,
I'm not watching out for Jigglypuffs. I'm watching out for Gardevoir. I'm watching out for freaking Azumarill, Mawile.
How much better does this make Gardevoir?
Probably a lot, considering now it's no longer weak to Dark. It's already, it can super effective poison. So really, the only thing it's got missing for it is the fact that it's that it still can't pierce steel types with stab, and it.
So yeah, that's one thing I actually like though. Giving giving fairy resistance to dark means that again, ghost pierces every fucking type except like normal.
And dark, because dark resists ghost.
Yeah, dark resists ghost.
Oh god. Should I play this game on normal for the comms?
But yeah.
Which game?
Bayonetta.
If you want, I really don't care.
It's fucking hard.
You see, Zio, here's the thing, okay? Gengar is gonna get overused for another generation in a row.
Yep.
Gengar, well, you know what? I think he'd stay overused anyway, just because Gengar is that good.
I don't know about Starmie. Starmie's probably. I'm feeling Starmie might drop in usage because of the way.
Spiritone's gonna take a hit.
Spiritomb already took a hit. If you're not an offensive beast in the metagame at this point, then you're not doing anything right.
Well, at least Toxicroak will stay.
Well, yeah, Toxicroak will finally have a better use for that second stab.
In fact, most poisons will.
Dropping.
Hell, I imagine Crobat being more usable now. If only because of how fast that thing is.
Yeah.
Crobat is one fast motherfucker.
Same thing with Raytheon.
Crobat's faster.
Dude, Scoliped's faster.
Solipede is stupid on how fast it is.
God damn it, Bayonetta, why are you so sexy?
Solipede has decent attack and fucking speed.
BSL, do Bayonetta for your channel.
I'm just impressed to see Scolipede being good for a beginner bug type.
Yeah, all the beginner bug
It's because
types.
it's a triple level. It's because it's a three-stage evolution.
It's not because it's a 3-stage evolution. It's because Gen 5 decided to make bug a more relevant type.
Well, the thing is, most early bugs evolve at get their final evolution at like 12. You don't get Scolipede to level 30, so it's like a normal Pokemon.
So does that mean that Beedrill will be usable now?
No,
but you could get away with using one.
No,
If
not
you
even.
how. You know how.
If you know how, but that's not saying much. The thing is still slow as molasses.
I think
let's
you might be
see,
better off using Venomoth.
So get this shit, Sean. The strongest stab move that Scolipede learns with its poison type is Poison Jab. It doesn't get get fucking Gunk Shot.
Oh Jesus Christ! Nothing good gets Gunk Shot.
Nothing that can use Gunk Shot gets Gunk Shot.
Why? It pretty much has the same accuracy as Failed Blast, anyways.
Rock Climb is actually in its learn pool.
Yeah, it learns it naturally.
Just retarded, by the way.
Why not? Why? It's Rock Climb. Might as well make it somewhat relevant.
Let's see, Tactics.
All dark types are gonna get a bit of a nerf.
Gunk Shot. Let's see.
Rock Climb is the second last move it learns.
Yeah, and it learns Jump Ledge.
Scrafty learns it. So does Ferrothorn and Druddigon.
Looks like the best.
Druddigon learns every fucking thing.
Looks like the
Everything
best.
that's stupid.
Looks like the best
What
user
is
of Gunk
this
Shot is
Pokemon,
Muck.
John?
Hey, get this, Zio. Through the use of either Scrafty or Druddigon, you can breed Rock Climb to Gibble.
So you can have your very own rock climbing Garchomp.
Yeah, with Sand Force.
You know what? I'm gonna read all the moves that what's his name can learn.
Druddigon.
Druddigon. All right.
Jesus Christ, this Pokemon is so
dumb.
dumb.
His leveling up moves his start moves are Leered Scratch at level 5 Hone Claws, level 9 Bite, level 13 Scary Face, level 18 Dragon Rage, level 21 Slash, level 25 Crunch, level 27 Dragon Claw, level 31 Chip Away, Level 35, Revenge. Level 40, Night Slash. Level 45, Dragon Tail. Level 49, Rock Climb. Level 55, Superpower. And level 62, Outrage.
You know what would have made this more interesting? If it was a fighting dragon type or something. I can't really say Dark Dragon because High Dragon already does that so much better.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, you know what this means?
What?
Gardevoir, the idea of Gardevoir killing that High Dragon in one Fairy Wind makes sense because he's double weak to Fairy.
Oh, dear.
Oh, you're right. You were talking about that.
Yeah. Druddigon is double weak to Fairy now. Well, then again, it is the...
And wait, is it confirmed that Fairy Wind is just Ominous Wind, or?
I don't know if it's confirmed what Fairy Wind is, but it's something that's able to apparently kill a fucking Druddigon. Or not Druddigon, High Dragon.
Guess
But then
who
again,
else is for... Oh, sorry.
you gotta remember, it's coming from a Gardevoir of all things, and she can hurt.
Guess who else is for Week the Fairy? Scrafty.
Jesus Christ. And Pangoro.
Shit! Pangoro is weak. Damn it! Fucking fairies, how do they work?
Fucking Magnemite, how does it work?
I'm just looking at the Pokemon that have stab gunk shot.
Hey, Zeo. TM1, Home Claws, TM2, Dragon Claw, TM5, Roar.
Oh, by the way, Druddigon gets gunk shot. Claw.
You've got me.
It gets Poison Tail. Oh wait, if Druddigon gets gunk shot, does that mean it can fight fairies by itself?
Everything that gets stabbed gunk shot. Arbok, Muck, Swalot, and Garbodor.
So the 3 blob Pokemon.
And the useless.
I fucking love this game.
Toxicroak learns by breeding.
It's the only thing that can use it.
Jesus Christ, Toxicroak is the only thing that can learn it. That's usable.
Yeah, but as I was saying earlier,
that learns it with stab, I should say. Apom can learn it, so that giving it to Ampipom wouldn't be a bad idea.
Like I said, though, it has the same accuracy as Fail Blast, though.
Yeah, that's the fun part. So basically, it's Toxicroak's turn to lose. Actually, Toxicroak double resists Fairy at least, normally, or it's just normal to Fairy.
It's just normal effective because it's fighting, so it's just normal effective.
I love this fucking game. It's so fucking funny. My sexy ass self just saved a child.
I'm kind of afraid to fight fairies now because they just changed the game so much.
I'm not. I'm gonna be using one.
Dude, like some dark types take a hit now.
Everybody's gonna be using fucking Gardevoir, dude.
Dark types are not as good anymore because of this.
What the hell is Gardevoir going to be double resistant to, or weak to, or whatever? Ghost? Poison? That's about it, I think. I think Psychic resists Steel.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, Psychic resists Steel. Wait, no, it doesn't. So it's weak to Steel also. And what's Steel good against?
Steel's good against...
Rock,
ice, rock, and berry now.
Okay, fire, water, electric, and steel are the only thing. Okay, so the legendary trio of Johto are resistant to steel, and steel itself.
Oops.
Seriously, dark types are just not going to be as good now.
So, Gardevoir loses out on
What the fuck?
On.
Oh my god! There's no way I'm doing this on normal for the comms. Fuck that.
Oh, good night, Chris.
Wait, you can fight Bryson Man?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you have to play the Pokemon World Tournament thing.
Oh man, this Pokemon game. I swear, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Is your body not
Paul,
Reggie?
Huh?
Is your body not Reggie?
No, my body's not ready.
Just fucking hit the motherfucker with the light post. Fuck.
Also, Sean, can we officially say fuck you to all the people that said there was going to be a light type?
Yeah,
Well,
light
fairy's
type.
kind of light.
It is, so it's a psychic type, and at this point, the light type is officially dead.
About
Officially.
it should have died sooner.
I think people thought a light type was going to happen like in Gen 2 when they announced the Dark and Steel type, so they needed a counter. And then you see the thing with Hoenn is that it tried to introduce a whole bunch of new things, and while it did for the gameplay, it didn't really do so much for like everything else in terms of the game itself. It tried to stray away from older generations, but at the same time, it was too scared to move away entirely, and that's why it didn't introduce enough Pokemon for its own Pokedex. And Diamond and Pearl, they tried to fix that, but they fucked it up by only giving us 151 Pokemon. So they expanded the Dex in Platinum.
From the way it looks like, this is going to be another one of those games that's like Hoenn, where it's got a bunch of original Pokemon, but it's it's got to have a lot of the Pokemon we've seen before too.
No. To be honest, if anything, this feels like it feels like it continues the tradition of the even number generation, relying on previous Pokemon to fix things that either the previous generation fucked up or just things that were left unintact if whatsoever.
So what show are we talking about?
Pokemon.
I mean, what shit about Pokemon?
Right now we're talking about generations, because like Generation 1 introduced the gameplay, Generation 2 fixes it. Generation 3 introduces cool new ideas and shit, but they fucked up with compatibility, and Generation 4 fixed that.
Wait, compatibility? What are you talking about?
Because of the fact that the Game Boy Advance couldn't connect to the Game Boy original, they had to scrap everything and make the remakes of Red and Blue in order to actually make it so that you could catch them all. Even then, you still needed XD and Coliseum in order to catch them all. So by that point, they completely fucked up compatibility with everything ever, making it the most annoying.
It's not like events didn't or prevented people from catching it all anyway.
Events were annoying too, Zio, but at the same time, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum was probably by BSL was probably the best generation when it came to catching them all. Because you don't need event exclusives. All you need are basically anything you can catch in game, one way or another. And with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum, I'm pretty damn sure you're able to catch them all with just those 3 games. Enter Black and White and Black and White 2, which they focused on story as a little filler generation while they were working on X and Y. Because I think of it as the filler generation, not because of the fact that it's the weakest of the generations, which it isn't. I just call it that because honestly, it doesn't really do anything too new. It introduces hidden abilities and a couple new Pokemon.
Ah, fuck, I gotta go, guys.
Sean.
Zio, you host
Okay. Call quality is better with me. Stop.
What were you saying, saying?
Well, I was saying.
Hey, I'm gonna host the call.
Zio, I sound like ass half the time when you're hosting the call. Anywho, moving on.
That's your problem. That sounds like a personal problem.
No. half the time I can barely hear people in calls, and you drop more times than Carter has vocals. Moving on.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Anywho, moving on.
No, I don't.
Zeo.
Who cares? Anyway, what were you saying?
Second evolutions of the starters. What the fuck?
Oh, come on. Don't you like overweight Crash Bandicoot?
Goodness, more arguing going on than I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
Or how about what looks like it's going to evolve into a firefighting psychic type fox?
Oh, damn it.
Again, Froakie is the best looking of the three.
Again, as always.